Hello, welcome to my corner of the cloud. I hope to build a community of like-minded yappers. The world is burning. Let's sip tea together in the meantime.
Honey.
Okay. I'm so excited for this video. Hello, everyone. Today, I'm going to be doing a fictional boyfriend tier ranking video where we're going to be talking about the menses, the mandem, the Y chromosomes, you know, the men in fiction and seeing where they rank. So let's start off with the tiers. We're gonna start from, should I start from the top or should I start from the bottom? I'll start from the bottom. So first, you know, iconic from Flavor of Love, the mom when she's talking to New York.
What's not clicking? What's not clicking?
Yes. With the emote too, you know, you gotta tap your forehead, not the forehead, the side of your temple. Anyway, and then second, child, that useless man Cam Newton. High value, sir, you are not a high value man. No, when she said high value or high functioning, I said, oh.
Would you consider me a high value man?
You are not high value, you're just high profile. Okay, you're a high profile man, high network, high earner. You're a high earner, you know, but high value? Like you add value to the life of a woman? No. You haven't added value to the life of any woman at all. I don't even think you've added value to the life of your kids, but you've added some fiscal funds. You know, I'll give you that. But she said high value or high function. I was gagged. Third, Keke Palmer. I know him. Like, she didn't know that man. She did not know that man. Anyway, fourth, I'm ready to be desired by one man, but I don't mind being desired by all. Beyonce. And then last but not least, I will humble myself before you.
I want a life that suits us both. I know I am imperfect, and I will humble myself before you because I cannot imagine my life without you, and that is why I wish to marry you.
Because I cannot imagine my life without you. Anthony Bridgeton. If they're at the bottom, if they're green, why are we looking at this man? Like at all? Why are we looking at this man? If they are this yellow color, I mean, he's bad, but let's be so for real. We could definitely see a woman with him. You know what I mean? Orange, most women are not with good men, so that's just a man. You know, that's really just a man. Now, if he's this like deeper orange, you know, I'm ready to be desired by one man. Like, love him down, right? Love him down. But like, that's not like a universal, like, there's no man better than him. Like, he's a good man, Savannah. He's a good man, and he's a good man for you, but he's not the man. He's not the standard, okay? I will humble myself before you. That's the standard. That's oh my god, like literally a man could never. Like, that's literally what that is. He's the standard. A man literally could never. Like, this is when a woman goes, how did I get so lucky? And we're not all looking at her like, girl, what? Like, we're all like, girl, I don't know what you did to deserve this man. Maybe not much, because, you know, deserve is crazy, but it's just, you see how I'm at a loss for words. Like, he just takes the words out of you. Like, you're just a good man. An exceptional human being. Okay, so let's get into some of the peoples that we have here. Let's start with this man. I don't remember what his name was. I probably should have had, you know, their names on a Google Doc, but girl, please. This man from Think Like a Man, the chef dude, he was alright. He had his own life. He was ambitious. No, he wasn't ambitious. That's a lie. He like had his okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just put him at, I'm struggling between these two. I'm struggling between these two. Because he definitely had room to grow, right? And the movie suggests that his character is better than Taraji P. Henson's character. And the gag is, I know him. Kiki was technically talking about Michael Ealy. Honestly, he was romantic. He was understanding. He challenged her. You know, he did end up, you know, starting his own thing. He wasn't insecure. You know what? I was being harsh. I know him. He was a good man, but he was just in a what? People never finish it. It's a whole thing. He was a good man. He was just in a bad situation.
He's a good man, Savannah. A good man. He's just in a bad situation right now, and he's trying to get out of it.
That's the problem with Michael Ealy's character, was that he was in a bad situation. But, you know, he figured it out in the end. Now, this character, I think his name was Steven? Was it Steven? I don't remember. But from this movie, Killers, is Ashton Kutcher and Katherine Heigl. Let me tell you, I will humble myself before you. Yup. I don't think a lot of people have watched this movie when I tell you that's a husband. That is a man. Like, a lot of people want to be wives and they want to be married. But girl, are you married to a man who wants to be a husband? This man wanted to be a husband. He wanted to be a husband, okay? Like, literally, like, I think it was like 3 or 5 years into the marriage, and he was still doing the do to make sure that she was happy with him, and make sure that, oh my god, like he would just, like, he renovated her office to surprise her, like, and it was really the little things, like, he was really in the community, the girls loved him, he was ready to be a father, like, that's an exceptional man. That isn't it, like, I will humble myself before you, because I literally cannot imagine my life without you, like, that's, wow, he was committed,
Listen. Yeah.
The ghetto. This pale powdered shade man, no shade, no pun intended with that either. Freaking, what's his name? Edward, I'm gonna put you here. You do nothing for me, but you're honestly not that bad. Like, let's be honest. He's really not that bad, but you do nothing for me. What can I even say? What can I even say? Like, he was a good person. He was a good man to Bella. He didn't really have, like, any, you know, grand red flags. Like, his red flags didn't come with, like, sirens and horns and, you know, I mean, there was this stuff about him breaking into her window and the fact that he could kill her with ease. But let me tell you, Bella was a willing participant in her own destruction. Like, this, he was out there standing in the sun, ready to commit suicide over a girl. Like, it was just, the whole thing was a hot mess. And I think, like, there was a point where she was trying to put herself in harm's way so he would appear and save her. It's just, we're moving on. Girl, from trash to even more trash. Where do I put you? Jacob. I want to put Jacob right there with Edward, right? But then a part of me is like, even after she told you that you wasn't the one, you were still doing this little sulky sulk. I don't like that. But I honestly don't even think it's Jacob's fault. I think it's the writer's fault. They just would not let this little trouble go. They wouldn't let this little trio go. Even when the train tracks had ended with Jacob, they kept bringing him back because they knew this little triangle was moving merchandise, and you didn't deserve that, Jacob, because you were really a sensible man. Like, you didn't deserve that. I know people like to drag him for the stuff with the daughter. As far as the lore goes, it seemed like that was outside of his control, so I don't even care about that for real. I personally prefer Jacob as a person. I think Jacob as a person is better than Edward. But honestly, like, the two men outside of the romantic entanglements are honestly not that bad. Like, if we're being honest, they're not that bad. So let me judge them, like, based on who they are and not who they were with Bella. If I'm going based on who they were with Bella, based on who they were by themselves, I would put Jacob and I Know Him. If I was going him and Bella, I put in What's Not Clicking. Edward, him by himself, I put him in the, like, right here, like in the middle right here, and then him with Bella. Hey, she chose him right back, so I'll put him in high functioning question mark. Yeah, him with Bella. Anyway, moving on. Oh my god, this is a manosphere. This is a manosphere man right here. What's a high value or high functioning? Zeke really thought he was the ish per the Recording Academy. Let the record show. He really thought he was the ish per the Recording Academy. And I hate that for every woman, because, sir, you are not him. You are not him. You are not Himothy. You're not that guy. Like, at all. He really thought he was that guy. Not even a little bit. Not even at all. Not even as a joke. Zeke was definitely a manosphere man. He would definitely look you in the face and go, "You're average at best." Okay, that is Kevin Samuel's follower. Okay, had this movie been made around the pandemic time, he would have definitely been quoting some. He would have definitely been quoting some "What do you bring to the table?" Kevin Samuel's talking points, and had it been should I put him here because he changed in the end? Like, because the more I talk, the more I want to put him in What's Not Clicking. Right? But he did change in the end. And the struggle is so real. He did change in the end. And human beings are fallible. We're not perfect. And in the second movie, I don't think he was trash. So, anyway. Prince Naveen, controversial. Yo, I'm sure a couple of y'all are foaming at the mouth. I'm sure a couple of you are foaming. Look, I've never been the biggest Prince Naveen. That was a mediocre man. That was not even a mediocre man. Like, he was an incomplete human being. Like, he had no self-sufficient skills. They banished him from his kingdom and sent him with a butler. Mind you, they sent him with a butler and had no funds to pay the butler. No fiscal funds. That's crazy. They just had that man cash in unemployment checks that were bouncing. That's crazy. That's so insane. And y'all wonder why that man turned to the dark side. That's crazy. I mean, in the end, he did change. He did he didn't have much to put aside, but whatever. He sacrificed nothing for her, which, and became an unemployed intern, I guess, and dedicated himself to her dream. Girl, I'm gonna put him up here. Does nothing for me personally, but had we started the movie with the Prince Naveen we got at the end, he would be here. Putting into consideration where Prince Naveen started, he's here. But, he changed for the better, so we'll put him up there. I don't know if y'all could tell, but I'm a harsh critic. Aladdin, I'm sorry, that's I fear Aladdin goes here. That's a good man, Savannah. Now you might be like, well, he lied. Girl, did you see the conditions Did you see the conditions that when he met her as a pauper, and he was smitten, and then when he found out that she was, the princess, he said, "I'm gonna pull myself up by the bootstraps," okay?
Future is littered with prizes, and though I may never see,
pull myself up by the bootstrap. That man was ready to risk his life just to get, a whiff of her air. Like, not too much on him. Like, and aside from his relationship with Jasmine, he was just a good man. Like, he was like, "No, you are not a prize to be won. I'm sorry." And she told him to shoot, and he really shoot. Like, he did not keep pressing her, And so, he was just a good man. And like, when he got the chance to, and it wasn't like he was picking Jasmine above all sense and da-da-da. Like, at the end, when the genie's like, "You still got one more wish, you can still be the prince and be with Jasmine," he said, "No, I choose goodness. I'm gonna free you. I'm gonna honor my commitment." That's a good man. Anyway, the blueprint, the icon, the legend, the moment, my man. Thank you to my man. Drop the beat. Like, I'm sorry. Yes, head honchos in the building. Find issues in the building. Yes. Wait, show his full picture. Whoa. What is this? Why is it not showing his full picture? Give me a second. This is so ghetto. Oh, now it's showing his full picture. Oh, I knew it. Okay. Crisis averted. Anyway, look at me. Big brain. But yes. Flynn Rider, aka Eugene Fitzherbert. I meant to say Eugene Fitzherbert, aka Flynn Rider. Anyway. But yes, that's place name, proper name, backstory stuff. Like, love him. Like what? Yes, he was a criminal. Oh my god, aren't we all? But like, I'm sorry. Like, first of all, he was fun. Like, let's really get into it, okay? Whoever the team at Disney, they had the women come in and they put a whole quiz. They surveyed the entire women that were working at Disney at the time and had like committee meetings to figure out the most desirable man to most women. To all those women, I say clap, clap, clap. Thank you for your service. Literally, like, clap, clap, clap. Wendy Williams, thank you for your service. Because you gave us this specimen of a man. He committed crimes in the beginning, sure. But, by the end, like, he had atoned for all his sins and he was a new man, okay? Old things have passed away, behold, all things have become new. Like, he was a new man. And, yeah, like, what do I really have to say? Like, he could ride a horse, he could fight, he could scale a building. He came back to look for her. He broke out of prison with the help of a very dramatic horse. Like, when it was time for her to heal him, he chose her freedom over his life. Like, just like that. And he was like funny and charismatic, and like, he was just like, that was a real man. And y'all keep talking about, oh, the haircut. He gave her such an ugly haircut. He didn't care about her hair, okay? Your boyfriend, who likes to make you feel insecure over your baggy jeans or whatever the hell y'all be wearing, cares about the type of hair you got going on, okay? He didn't care. He liked that girl regardless of what her hair was looking like. Do I personally think the haircut was atrocious? Absolutely. But for him, it was skin deep, okay? It was skin deep. When they were about to die, he told her his real name. Like, he was vulnerable with her. He don't care about her hair. Are you dumb? Anyway, let's move on. Mason. Oh, Mason. I don't remember too much about Mason, so I'm gonna put him in I'm ready to be desired by one man. And let's be honest, that's a good man. I honestly feel bad putting him, you know what, let me not do too much on the lead. Let me not do too much, because at the end he was a good man. I think. We didn't really see much. Anyway, but Mason was a good man. Oh, he was so patient, he was so loving, he was so kind. Let's all be so serious. Alex was a piece of work. Okay, icon. We all lived for her, still live for her down, Queenie. But she was a piece of work. And Mason was so kind, so compassionate, so understanding, so all of the things. Especially as a teenage boy. Oh, come on now. Especially during that era of Disney, they used to give us raggedy heifers. But that was a good man. The stuff with declaring his love for Juliet, that was a mistake. That was a scheme orchestrated by Todd so that he could come to you with the foolishness. That was a mistake. That was mystical, magical. That was beyond his control. Ease up on the boy. That was beyond his control. The man I hate with all brain. The girl was not clicking. What's not clicking? I do not like that man. Being mature is realizing that Fitz was never him. He was never him. Not as a president, not as a man, not as a husband, not as a cheater. My man, not my man, but who is my man? Not as a father, not as a son. Maybe as a son, I don't know. But like he was just that was not a serious human being at all. He was not serious at all. Like he was a case study. He was a character. He was many things. Chief of which was on serious.
You're a liar, a cheater, a sinner, and a homosexual.
You're not the nicest person on this app.
I sure ain't, but I'm the most Christian. And you know what? Ain't nothing.
Like just no, and no again. I can't stand Fitzgerald Grant. And I remember I was like, bro, I think that Shonda Rhimes is really one of one. Okay, I'm number one. I'm the only one. Don't even trying to compete with me. No one else in this world can think like me. Like her mind, I'll contradict it. Keep them addicted. Okay, she's unique. Like I've always felt like Shonda Rhimes was that girl. Her and a pen, nasty. Her and her pen, nasty. That's why I feel like she wasn't as involved with Bridgeton season 3, because Shonda's pen would never put that into the world. Anyway, random stray. But yeah, I was like, how could Shonda possibly think that Fitzgerald Grant was a good love interest, number one, and a good love interest for Olivia Pope? The Olivia Pope? Crazy. And come to find out, Shonda was like, no, Fitzgerald Grant is not a good man at all. He's not a good man. The whole point of this show is to show you to show you why Olivia would fall for such a raggedy man. And I was like, oh, okay, that I can get behind. That I can get behind. But no, he was not a good man. That was a raggedy man. That was on all fronts. He wasn't even good at his job. Like, oh my god, like both times that you were present, it was handed to you. A mediocre white man. When I tell you the audacity of a mediocre white man, like, boy, be serious. Anyway, let's move on to Landon from A Walk to Remember. Is Landon the man for all? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But you know what? He was a good man, Savannah. He was just... Well, he wasn't in a terrible situation because he was a bully. Yeah, he was a bully. So, maybe not that. And he was, clowning on old girl a lot, in the beginning. He was really acting like he was too good for her. Which was crazy considering the fact that he was a bully. Anyway, yeah, a child of divorced parents, I guess. So I don't know. It's really above us at this point. But Landon, by the end, that was a good man. That was an exceptional man, actually, especially as a teenager. Oh my god. When he found out she was sick, it broke him and it broke me too. Oh my god. The scene where he has her in two places at once. Oh, so cute. Are you trying to seduce me? Are you seducible? No. Ergo, the second blanket. Oh my god. Oh my god, Under the Stars had a star named for you. Got a blanket, some hot cocoa. That's a real man. They're over there making out. She's like, stop. And he's like, I'm stopping. Oh my god! Like, what? You were her miracle. Stop it. That was gorgeous. Cole Walters. Jesus Christ. I said what I said. In fact, I'm gonna do it again just to be petty, because it was glitching that first time. I said what I said. He's annoying. Yeah. It's weird, because like a part of me is like he's annoying, but another part of me is like, we give a lot of grace, I will say, to these little moping white boys, like rebels without a cause. We give a lot of grace. We give a crap ton of grace, because people are more likely to find like a Jackie, a Belly annoying before they're able, a Katara annoying before they're able to see a Zuko, Cole, Conrad annoying. And I'm like, so the women are annoying, not the men? Child. Anyway, he broke his knee, ankle, leg, some part of his lower half, and he can't play football no more, and now he's sad. He don't know who he is, and he got to take it out on the rest of the world. Sure. I sympathize. Pity, sad. I know I sound incredibly dismissive, but I really do feel bad for the kid. He a child, right? I feel bad for the kid. Coach Walters, Coach Cole, period. C squared. We love to see it. Season 1, he thought he was the ish for the Recording Academy. He really did. And you know, I guess it's fitting that he's next to Zeke. He really did think he was the ish for the Recording Academy. Second season, he's calmed down. Right? He's calmed down. Actually, second season, we didn't even see him entertain any girls for real. That one girl really wanted to be with him real bad, but we didn't really see him on his player type timing. We didn't really see that from him, you know, which is cute. And like, you know, he is trying to develop and be better and all of those things, which is also cute. Season 1, I just didn't like this whole rebel with no cause thing. It was very annoying. I don't like a sulking man, especially a sulking white man. Please be quiet. We don't care. But you know, season 2, I liked him. Season 2, I was like, he's not that bad. But I would still put him in high value or high functioning ? Because I just don't think he's the type of man that you should be like, that's my man. No, he will disappoint you. He will embarrass you. He will have you out here looking a damn fool. And I think that's the difference between I know him versus high value, high functioning ? Because I know him is like, people are hearing about this man before they see him and get to experience him. And I just feel like if you told people about Cole and then they met him, he would be a disappointment. It would give lackluster. Okay, he will let you down. Okay, he just gives, he will embarrass you. This guy, I don't really think, you know, he would show up somewhere and embarrass her. Like, she might think that he's like low status for her, but that's, you know, whatever. I'm talking about Michael Ealy and oh girl. But and then what's his face? Whenever Jacob was around Bella's dad, like, Bella's dad was like, this is a good man, and we all could concur that this was a good man. Like, he's just not the type to embarrass you. These heifers right here, all of them in high functioning ? Yeah, they would all embarrass you. If you're not paying attention, they will embarrass you. Now towards the end of their stories, they get it together. But like, that's a man. I'm sorry, that's a man. The most I can do is move him up. That's the most I can do, is move him up. They're never gonna cross, you know, this threshold. They're never gonna be up here. These two, I could see them being up here. These ones they could never be up here. These are not the standard for men ever, at all, for no reason whatsoever. Alex Walters, Jesus Christ. Alex. It's so sad because I truly believe that Alex on his own, outside of Jackie, is annoying. And I don't know why. I don't know why Alex just comes off as so annoying. I think there's... I don't know if I want to point to the actor. I think there's a you know how sometimes people review, like, you know, actor's performance when it comes to a character, and they'll be like, he was both like annoying and charming and lovable and easy to root for, but also easy to root against, and like you hated him but you loved him, I think like the actor maybe just doesn't, like, maybe he's not doing enough to get you to like root for and like Alex Walter in certain points, but then that might also just be the material, you know, the script isn't giving you enough to like Alex Walters and root for Alex Walters. And so to that I say, Alex, I don't want to put Alex in what's not clicking. I don't think that's fair, because I don't really think he's done enough to like warrant what's not clicking behavior. So I'll put him in high functioning ? Yeah, and honestly, a part of me is like, are they neck and neck? Alex and Cole, are they on the same level? And honestly, a part of me would say yes, because somebody recently after watching season 2 was like, did we just go in a circle? Yeah, we did go in a circle. Because let's be so for real, do we really know who's better, Alex versus Cole? Like, we could say one of them is better for Jackie than the other. I'll give you that, like, whatever. But in turn, I'm using this as like the standard for men. Can I really say an Alex Walter is better than a Cole Walter in terms of just ranking men? No, I say they're equally yoked. I would say they... Child, I don't want to talk about these men no more. Anthony Bridgeton, babes, you going... I recently started this channel, so please like, subscribe, comment. I really hope you guys comment, because I do want to like create a community here, so please comment. And yeah, if you're interested in editing and you want to help me edit, please email me, or like, yeah, email me. I was gonna say comment, but like, email me. I'll put my email in the description box and like maybe a pinned comment in the comment section. And yeah, I can't really compensate you because don't really make money off of this yet. But if you are interested in helping a girl edit and build this channel, then much appreciated. But if not, please comment and like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. And yeah, take care of yourself. The world is interesting right now, but you got it, we got it, we all got it. And you know, who doesn't love a fictional boyfriend? Who doesn't love a fictional boyfriend, you know?